Hello and welcome to Gossip and Grigio. My name is Stephanie, and today this video is going to be all about my top luxury buys that I got thrifted, and I'm talking like bargain basement prices. I don't think I paid over $100 for anything except for one item. So I might as well talk about the top I'm wearing. I got this at an estate sale. This is a 100% silk top made in Italy. The stitching is amazing. What I really like are the sleeves, and I love how long they are. I wore this today. I had a job interview. And it can tie like this, which I don't really like to wear it like that, but it can, and that can look very office professional. But yeah, so basically, I got this maybe $5, and I not remember the designer's name. I will say, okay, here it is. Manuel Luciano. Here we are. Manuel Luciano. And I also really love these little tassels. They have the little metal things, little metal logos on the bottom. It's very like heavy, well-made, good quality silks top. And I just love it. I mean, it's amazing. I did Google it. I Googled the designer. This retails for about it retailed for about $300 back when it was like a one-off collection. But yeah, it was an Italian designer, one-off collection. Got it for $5. So that's one of my favorites. I would love this top so much. My second favorite designer item, I have to talk about it. I have to. It still has the dry cleaning thing on it. Is this vintage Burberry sweater. Oh my God, I love this. Okay, so I got this off of, I want to say either eBay. I think I got it off eBay. I think it was either eBay or Poshmark. So this label, when you see it has Burberry's with the S, that means it's vintage in the late 80s, early 90s or something like that. Burberry's turned to Burberry without the S. So that's how you know it's vintage, and I got it for $15. And I did want to make sure it was real. I did authenticate it myself. I mean, it's extremely, the stitching, the quality, for this sweater is over 20 years old. It's holding together amazingly. Will I try it on right now? No, because I don't have the energy. I cannot wait until it gets cold so I can wear this. I don't even like the color blue, but I just love feeling like I found something. You know what I mean? Like I found a good deal. I love that. It did have a mini hole in it that I didn't even notice until I took it to the dry cleaner. I took it to the dry clean. I dry clean everything I buy secondhand immediately before wearing it. And while I was there and showing it to the lady, I realized there was a tiny hole in it. She sewed it up. I can't even tell. It looks amazing. So that is that. My very next, I don't know. I'm not going in top order because these aren't like my favorites. Like the shirt isn't my favorite thing. There's definitely other things that I'm going to mention in a minute. But I'm just going off the top of my head. Let's see. So the very next thing is I found this at Goodwill, and it's an orange Rebecca Minkoff purse. Now, this bag, it's been worn. Well loved, I shall say. This bag was definitely well loved. However, the leather is really good quality. It's like very supple. There's something in here. Okay. But you can see on the inside, there you go. It has the signature polka dots, and then it has Rebecca Minkoff on the ties and everything. It's got, the feet on the bottom. I had a knockoff. Now, I did not realize it was a knockoff at the time, but I had a knockoff years ago of a Rebecca Minkoff bag, and holding this and holding that, it's like night and day. Like, this is such a very substantial leather. The other one I think is like some kind of plastic or something. And I mean, the hardware is very heavy, and it's just, I get compliments on it every time I wear this. Every single time I wear this. When I wear this, I usually wear it with more of like a colorful, I don't really like color. I mean, I'm a walking contradictory, but I'm a walking contradiction. But I don't really love color. Like, I usually wear black. Like, I wear black all day, every day, or gray. But when I feel like I'm in a decent mood, I will bust this out and have like a bit of a colored outfit to go along with it. And I get so many compliments. It's not even just like they compliment the bag. They're just like, I love your outfit. You just have a lot of, you just pop today. Thank you. So yeah, I love that bag. By the way, I got it for, I want to say $3.99 at Goodwill. $3.99 or $6.99. I want to say $3.99. But yeah, when I saw that, when I go to Goodwill, I beeline to the bag section, then I go straight to the shoe section, because I don't know why, but people, like, I feel like people just ignore that section. I don't know why. The bag section, the shoe section, and the sweaters. People ignore it, and I score big, so I'm not hating. So, okay, the next thing, my next favorites that are new favorites to me. These are new without tags. Now, if you shop on Poshmark, like I do, new without tags means that somebody probably got this at Nordstrom, TJ Maxx, something like that. Somewhere, a store where they don't have the original tags, but they want to resell it. So there's nothing wrong with that. I definitely trust it. And the thing with shoes, you can obviously tell, these have never been worn. I wore them for the first time the other day because I live in Georgia, and it rains every single day here. Yeah, these retail for, I want to say $180. I was looking at these on Nordstrom.com. No, I was looking at these on Nordstrom Rack, and I could not find them for under 80 bucks. I got these for 40. The seller was selling these for 50. I sent an offer on Poshmark. You can send an offer. I sent an offer for 40. She accepted it, and I got them for 40, not including shipping and handling. So I love these. They're extremely comfortable. I used to live in the Northeast. I don't want to go on like a gigantic tangent or anything, but I used to live in the Northeast for a little while, and up there, everyone has hunters. Like, hunters are a thing. They're not so much here in Georgia, but up north, everybody has hunters. Like, if you are a somebody, you have hunters, because that shows you're rich. I don't know, but I never had hunters before. I thought they were just like a status symbol. Like, I don't need all that. I was fine with my rain boots until my rain boots. I had Ugg Rain Boots, and they hurt my foot like crazy, and they were very heavy. And you wouldn't think that about Uggs, because I love Uggs. Like, I mean, they're not attractive, but I'm really shooting myself in the foot here if Ugg ever wants to sponsor me. Yeah, I think my low subscriber count is doing that for me instead. It doesn't matter, I'm gonna keep it in. Anyways, so yeah, the Uggs were really not good. So I really kind of decided, listen, these hunter boots, I just need to bite the bullet, get them. I need them. I didn't have a car for a while. I was walking everywhere in the rain. I needed good rain boots. So I got these, and I just got them like 2 weeks ago, and I love them, or a week ago, something like that. Okay, so my very, very next, and this is my favorite thrifted item. It is my Swiss Army Victor Knox diamond watch, and I don't have it on my wrist because I sold it today. And I'm really sad about it, but mama gotta eat, so what can you do? I never thought I would sell that watch, but that's life, I guess. But yeah, so I bought a diamond watch, stainless steel, from, let's see, from Goodwill. I bought it, I think it was originally $19, and then they marked it down, $19, they marked it down. I don't think they thought it was diamond, because when I first saw it, I thought it was just crystal, like Swarovski crystal at best. And so they marked it down from 19 to something else, I think like 10, and then because of the color, like I think it was like a yellow tag, and at Goodwill they always have like yellow, the tag of the day is on sale. So they marked it down half off of that, so it ended up being like $5.99. The retail for that particular watch, I want to say it was like $500 or $600. Now, I bought that watch to keep it. I never bought that watch to resell it. Like I said, I had to resell it today. And I made like, I sold it. Let me tell you something. So I took it to a pawn shop a couple weeks ago just to get it appraised or whatever. That's when they told me, they got it checked, they put this thing on the watch, and that's when they told me that it was real diamonds. I was a little shocked by that. So I was like, oh, well, okay, well now it must be worth more. But the thing is, pawn shops, you will never get what you really want from them, because they are trying to buy low and sell high, okay? So they quoted me $180. I thought that was too low. I was like, I can sell better on eBay. Lo and behold, there's a lot of competition on eBay for that exact same watch. So I could not get what I wanted. Went back today. They said, okay, well, we told you 180 a couple weeks ago. Today we're gonna give you 100. Take it or leave it. What do you think I did? I took it. So, c'est la vie, I suppose. So that's the situation on that. So yeah, so that's probably my top because I just loved it, and it was the nicest piece of jewelry I ever bought for myself. And that was a nice flip. That's probably the most like profit I've ever had from a flip. So okay, and so we're nearing the end here. Let's see. Okay, I have a couple bags. I have two other bags here. One is real, one's fake. So, no, I have a few other bags actually. Okay, so this, when I saw this at Goodwill on sale for like $6 or $5, I thought I almost had a stroke, because I thought this was like, or I shouldn't say that, but I almost had a stroke because I thought this was a Goyard bag that was real. It is in fact not real, and you can tell because of these really poorly made straps. Now, I get a lot of compliments on this bag. I don't think anybody can tell it's fake, at least not when I'm running around to the store and stuff. I wear this all the time. I also had to take it to a leather repair shop because when I bought it, I thought that, you know, I was in Buckhead. I thought like, oh, someone just threw it away because there was an issue with one of the handles. It was like kind of coming undone. I think it's just fake, but yeah, but I took it to a leather repair shop and he fixed all the handles. I kind of hate how he fixed it because it now looks really fake, but now the handles actually do work. And it was $6, and I do get a lot of compliments on it. It's like kind of a neutral just because of the print. It's like, I mean, it's like the LV Neverfull. I mean, it's a neutral, it's a blue. Even though it's blue, it's neutral, if that makes sense. It just goes with everything, and I use it all the time. I take it to yoga class, I take it everywhere. Next, and yes, that was, I wanna say $6, $5.99 from the Goodwill. Now, I have my next two best Thrifts are both Longchamp. Now this I got, this is real. This I got on Poshmark. This is like the new Longchamp bags. They like the old ones, I mean, it would be one color and then you have the brown leather. Now it's just all monochrome, or all one color, and then the pop of color on the little horse there. So I love this. I mean, I love it. I told you I don't like color. I like a beige, I like a tan, I like my black. Now this I usually use when I'm traveling, and I do have like a little organizer in here just to keep it shaped and stuff, because things get lost in there a lot. I got that off Poshmark. I want to say I got it off Poshmark. I want to say $80, $80 or $90. I think 90. I want to say $90. And this was when I was very new to Poshmark. I was unaware that I could offer money, like I could offer a price, and I was also afraid. I didn't want to like lowball someone and they wouldn't sell to me. So I think I just took what the asking price, which you don't have to do on Poshmark. But and the retail is, I want to say 170. I'll put it on the screen here. I'll put it on the screen. And now my next Longchamp bag that I want to say is a Longchamp vintage coin purse. Now that I got again at the Goodwill, and that was $2.99. So it was very interesting. It was on one of those days where I was like, I'm not gonna find anything. I'm not gonna find anything good. I didn't find anything here. Everything sucks, blah, blah, blah. So I just like went to this little bin where they like put all like the like scarves and bikinis and stuff in like little makeup bags. And then I looked and I found that Longchamp bag. And it is real Longchamp bagging, and I just sold that today. But yeah, so I bought that for $2.99, and that was great. It was a great find. And I would have kept it, but I don't, like, I carry around too much stuff to ever use it. Okay, the next thing is I have so many jeans. I could do a whole video on bottoms, so I'm only gonna do one for today. Okay, so this is a J brand jeans. Now I found about 6 pairs of J brand jeans on the same day at Goodwill. They were all about $6.99, and I am selling these on Poshmark. None of them are my size. The reason why I even got into reselling is because I would find such beautiful, amazing stuff. I mean, amazing designer stuff that were not my big ass size. So I was like, well, what can I do with all this stuff? I don't want it just to sit here. It's just sitting here. Like, someone has to have it. Like, people are not buying this. Like, people don't know how amazing and valuable these beautiful items are. I have to tell them, I have to sell them, I have to do something with them. So that's how I got into reselling. Anyway, so I have a whole stack here of jeans and bottoms that I'm probably gonna make a whole nother video on eventually. And yeah, so I think I spent about $80 on like 10 pairs of designer jeans and bottoms. So like, not True Religion, Joy, 7 for All Mankind, Citizens for Humanity, which I just sold, a bunch. So yeah, so I also just found, really good find. I'll put it here, as a vintage pair of Chanel flats. So the thing about Chanel flats is the way they're made is, now, first of all, I love Chanel. I've lusted after Chanel my whole life. I grew up in my grandmother's closet looking at her designer clothes and trying on her Chanel lipstick and her like Chanel No. 5, and I've always wanted to have some Chanel, and I never did. And then when I found these beautiful flats that were in not the best condition on the sole. So here's the thing, when you have something that's so well made, the soles might wear out, but you can always get them resoled and they still have life. Like the shoes were so sturdy and still had life, like still had such like a good structure. It still had, like, I would say, like a couple more years, like of hard walking in them, like some good old hard walking pedestrian life in them, okay? So I had to buy them. They were like a size 8. Clearly not my size. And so I had to buy them. I got them at an estate sale on the last day for $25. And now I sold those. I believe I got a couple offers. I sold those. But, and if you want to know how much I sold them for, you should comment below. Now I sold those, but I kind of feel like I'm kicking myself because I could have resold them and made more money. Like taken them to a shoe repair place and gotten them resold. My thing is, if you ever have designer shoes or designer clothing items that has like a tan leather bottom, always get like a rubber sole on the bottom. I don't know why people don't do that. Perhaps they feel like that cheapens it or something. You know what really cheapens a shoe? When they look worn out on the bottom. That looks really bad. So I would always suggest that people get their shoes like with a resole, like a rubber sole, as soon as they get them, before they even walk on them. That's my advice. My last, because I'm getting winded. Hold on, I need a drink. There's ginger ale in here too. I'm not a complete alcoholic. Yeah, Prosecco and ginger ale is actually not that bad. Anyways, I'm going to mention the Laura Piana scarf that I found at an estate sale, and I found it for $2. Funny story with this scarf. I was looking through the estate sales. It's the same sale that I found my bar set at, and I just bought that. I thought that's all I was gonna get, and I was looking around, didn't find anything, and this is the funny thing. Sales are usually 3 days. Full price first day, 25% off second day, 50% off the third day, and that's usually it. Now, this sale was 4 days. They did not sell enough the first 3 days, so they did an additional 4th day where everything was 75% off. So that's how I got such amazing deals on something. I was looking around the house and I saw this designer that said Laura Piana. I never heard of this designer before, but I didn't think anything of it. Also, I couldn't look it up, which I usually like to do while I'm shopping. Like, do some research before I buy things. But I didn't have any cell service in this house. So I just, didn't think about it. I went down the street, got some gas, and while I was pumping gas, I was looking at my phone, and the first thing that popped up was the Laura Piana scarf that I was trying to look up while I was in the house. It turns out that scarf that was on sale for $2 with the 75% off it retailed for $1,100. And that's when I literally stopped pumping gas, got in my car. I have never driven with such earnest, what's the thing I'm looking for? Like a mission. I was on a mission. I never drove with such like a determination to, like, oh my God. I went back to that house. Mind you, the woman that were hosting the sale looked at me like I had 3 heads. I was like, hi, I forgot something. And I didn't want to let on that they were about to like basically hand me a really nice designer scarf, because they knew of that designer. There were a couple of those Laura Pianas, like from more expensive, like there was a $500 Laura Piana coat like on sale, and that was a sale price, $500. I mean, it retailed for much more, but that told me they knew of that designer. And I saw that scarf in the bin that said Laura Piana, and I was like, okay, I don't think they realize that this is a Laura Piana scarf. I think they just threw all the scarves in one bin. And so there were a couple other scarves that I wanted to get for my mom. They were just like regular silk scarves. They were nice, but I don't think they had any, retail value. So I just put them all together, and I was like, yeah, I just really had to come back for these scarves. And yeah, I got it for $2. So yeah, I ended up selling it for like just under $100 on eBay. So that is probably my like top designer buys. I'm sure I'll make another video at some point. There's other things I could post. If this video interested you, let me know. Thank you for watching and sticking with me through my ramblings. If you are interested in hearing more about what I have to say about this topic and other topics, please subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, and also check out my podcast, also called Gossip and Grigio, on all major podcast platforms. Thank you and have a great day.